Hello everybody and welcome to our AEW Full Gear 2021 predictions. What's going on here? Look at this absolute fantastic get-up that you're wearing. Would you like to show the people well, first of all, the belt, the lovely belt that we are fighting for. And then second of all, do you want to see, look at this branded t-shirt this man
I am
has
sponsored by Lidl. But that's besides the point, Andrew, because we're here to predict AEW Full Gear 2021. And considering there's 1,200 matches, we better get cracking with the knacking, better we?
I guess we should do. Yeah, let's
Hurry
get
up
into
then.
it. Well, let's go. So first up, we have the buy-in match, and it is Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. And Ross, who are you going for in this one?
Thunder Rosa, that's one. From the graveyards of Tijuana, she will pin Jamie Hayter, which will then lead to Thunder Rosa taking on Britt Baker down the line. There is my prediction right there, you young man. You.
That was pretty perfect. Yeah, I'm going for Thunder Rosa as well and Shida because you know what? Big babyface win. Kick off the pay-per-view, the buy-in. Apologies, the buy-in. That's my reasoning, and I think what you just said kind of makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Of course it does. I said it.
That's true.
I'm wonderful, me. I'm a real Shakespeare of professional wrestling. That's not right, is it? An Einstein of professional wrestling.
Oh, Shakespeare's pretty good because then you're good with words as well.
Yeah, and I'm a brain. And next up we have the Inner Circle taking on the Men of the Year, plus Junior Dos Santos, Andrei, Arlovski, and Dan Lambert in a Minneapolis. Minneapolis. I can't say it.
You'll get
that
there.
place street
Minneapolis.
fight. That place over there.
Over
one of those
just
street
over
fights.
there?
Just across the road, past the Greggs,
Yep.
past the Morrisons, and then you get the Minneapolis.
Oh.
It's a street fight
and that's
there.
where we'll see them fighting.
Yeah,
on the
who are you
street.
picking and why?
I'm
Save
going
this bit.
for-
Save it.
I'm gonna save it. I'm going for the Inner Circle. They absolutely made a mockery of Chris Jericho this week on Dynamite, and as you know, we like to know in wrestling when someone gets knocked down just before the pay-per-view, that usually means we get a big win. And I think with Dan Lambert getting thrown into this match too, it's going to make for some comedic bits. I can see Jericho perhaps even pinning Damn Daniel to get the win in this one. So yeah, I'm going for the Inner Circle. What about you?
Yep, I think after legitimately submitting Chris Jericho on this week's Dynamite, Dan Lambert will therefore be the one to take the loss with Chris Jericho submitting him. That's what I think will happen. So the Inner Circle for the win. Can you say Minneapolis?
Minneapolis. Can you say Minneapolis?
No. You're such a bully. Pick on someone like me. Pick on someone your own size. Eh? Minneapolis.
And next up in a Falls Count Anywhere match, we have Christian Cage and Jurassic Express versus the Superkliq and Ross. Who art thou going for in this one?
Well, I feel like I'm getting Stockholm Syndrome, baby. Stockholm Syndrome up in this son of a bee. In the words of my brother Nick Jackson, because I feel like I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't, but I might have, but I don't think I have. I'm going to go for the Superkliq for the win here because of reasons. Who are you picking and why?
I'm also going to go for the Superkliq, and part of me thinks it's because we're going to see the Superkliq just keep rising and rising and rising and rising until we get to a certain thing where I believe that Adam Cole is going to turn on Kenny Omega.
Could you think a slippery fish, I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers here, but do you think a slippery fish could be getting involved to usurp Kenny Omega, could you?
I indeed do think a slippery fish is going to be doing all the naughty things. So yeah, I'm going for... Oh, what are you doing?
Tweak the nipples.
What are you doing? Superkliq to win this one.
Next up, we have the tag team tandem of War Jody Pack and Cody Rhodes taking on Malakai Black and Andrade El Idolo. Who are you picking and why?
I think I might be a little bit silly and go for Cody Rhodes and Pac to win this one.
Why'd you say silly? Because I reckon this one is a flip of the old coin.
I do think it's a flip of the old coin. I think that fans will be very mad if Andrade and Malakai Black don't win this one. But my reasoning is Malakai Black recently has been talking about a little bit of a gimmick change, a little bit of a behavioural change, and I think that could come at another loss to Cody Rhodes.
How do you get darker after another loss to Cody Rhodes is my immediate question there.
Just full on, just like both eyes go. What were you going to say?
I don't know what you were about to suggest.
I wasn't going to suggest anything. He's going to put paint on both eyes.
Just the eyes.
Just the eyes.
Just the eyes.
Just the eyes.
Oh my God.
You okay? You're hot, all right?
My God, I thought you were about to be cancelled there.
No, we won't have any of that here. Who are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the other team. I'm going to go for Andrade and Malakai Black. I've said his wrong name.
Yeah.
Because I've also seen in the press there, young Andrew, that Malakai is teasing adding more people to the House of Black. Therefore, I reckon we could see a big, juicy debut at AEW Full Gear 2021 in the form of fellow tattooed man, Brody King.
Oh, that is such a good
Then they can form the
shout.
tab. Get the tweet on the screen here, right? Step to one side. There's a tweet I did a while ago, and it's genius. That could happen there if Brody King rocks up.
It could.
It could.
Yeah, I know what it says.
Genius.
What it says
There's not just a green screen there, it's an actual tweet.
It's a real
Read it,
tweet.
Andrew.
We're on the internet.
Read it, Andrew.
I, Malakai Black, am adding Brody King to the AEWs. Yes. Hashtag
You're still going?
Twiddle. Yeah.
Twiddle? Oh, yeah.
I don't even know his own gimmick. Next up, we have two of the four pillars of AEW with MJF going up against Darby Allin and Ross. Ooh. Who are you going for?
This is another one which is a bit of a flip of a coin for me, you know, Andrew, because the build-up has suggested absolutely nothing. MJF has been throwing barbs at Darby. Darbs has been throwing barbs at MJF. We had the fantastic clothesline thing with the fantastic cinematography. That was on different level. Well done, AEW, for that one. But I fancy MJF to win this matchup. And I fancy MJF. In real life, he's a good-looking boy,
isn't he? He's a very good-looking boy,
He's a good-looking boy. But I reckon MJF could go further with the win than Darby could, which is a sentence that contains words, but a sentence that doesn't really contain much substance, because I don't know what it means.
You don't know what it means? No. I think, with all the momentum behind him, I'm going to go for Darby Allin to win this one, Ross.
Right.
Because he lost his match to CM Punk in the last pay-per-view.
Oh.
And part of me thinks, you know, and rightly so, I think, obviously, Darby Allin should have got the loss against Punk in that one. So I think to come back in this one, after all the naughty stuff that MJF's been throwing at him, I think Darby Allin might pick up the win in this one.
You know what I haven't thought of as well? Wardlow.
Wardlow
has been getting more and more pissed off, hasn't he? He had a showcase match in this week's Dynamite where he just about murdered poor Eula Wheater, didn't he?
He did. Oh my
poor
goodness gracious.
So maybe he could play a part as well. Maybe Darby could win. No, MJF will win. I'm going to stick by that one.
You're going to stick by it?
Yes. Do it for the people who is better than the rest of the people, MJF. I'm just like you. We are better than them, and they know it. Is that right, MJF? Buddy, old pal? Yeah. Next up for the AEW World Tag Team titles, we have FTR taking on the Champions, or Les Campeones. Is that how you say it? I've got no idea.
We'll say that. The
Lucha Brothers. Who are you picking and why?
I'm picking the Lucha Brothers because they've just lost the AAA tag team titles to FTR. Or what they call now, the Super Ranas.
Yeah.
When they got all the get-up on.
Bananarama.
The Bananaramas. And I don't think they're going to lose the AEW championships. I mean, they've only just won them at the last pay-per-view. And I think they're going to keep the momentum going for a little while longer. I don't see AEW just taking the belts off them just yet. I mean, whenever they're in a match with other tag teams, it's just pure gold. And I think they want to keep the belts on the Lucha Bros for a little bit longer to have more massive, awesome tag team matches. What about you?
Massive, awesome tag team matches. Hashtag massive, awesome tag team matches. You are pathetic. Anyway, the last pay-per-view, I bet against the Lucha Bros. And what are they again, by the way, what you said in the last reaction video?
They're like real-life superheroes.
He said that sentence unironically in the last reactions. Don't believe me? Go back and watch it. But I'm going to go and bet with them this time. I'm going to go for Lucha Bros victory, just because of every single reason you've said there so eloquently and beautifully.
Thank you.
You're such a wholesome little cherub, aren't you?
That's like the nicest thing you've said to me in a long time.
Such a wholesome little cherub.
Yep.
Still want to know what's under there, though. What are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Don't.
What's he hiding?
That's it. And in the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament final, we have Bryan Danielson going up against Miro and Ross. Ooh, who are you going for?
Now, a lot of idiots online have been saying that because Hangman Page presumably will win the AEW World Championship at the end of the night, therefore the winner of this match has to be the heel, and the heel of this particular piece is, of course, Miro. But I'm going to call you idiots and say, no, that's not going to happen, because I've got a feeling in me waters, I've got a feeling in me toes, I'm going to pick it up and flick it and see how far it goes.
Wow.
Yes, just like that. Wet, wet, wet. I've got a feeling that Bryan Danielson will win, because Bryan Danielson, since arriving in AEW, has been on a tear. We've learned that Miro has a neck made of sand and a flexible life at home. But I reckon the neck made of sand up against a technician and a goat, a greatest of all time, like Bryan Danielson, that is a recipe for disaster. And that happens at Sacrifice. What are you picking and who?
What are you picking and who?
Aye.
I'm one of those idiots. I'm going for Miro to win this one.
Is it because it has to be heel versus babyface all the time?
It doesn't have to be heel versus babyface, but I feel like if you put Danielson and Page, because spoiler, if you put Danielson and Page together in a World Championship match, I feel like Danielson kind of, with the momentum that he's on at the moment, I feel like he has to win the belt.
To fire right back at you, Andrew. Sorry to cut you off. I'm not sorry at all, because this is going to be a fire bit of analysis, right, everybody?
I'm excited.
You have Hangman Page, who's been on this trajectory where he didn't believe in himself. He was down on his luck. He was a no good, stinking bum drunk, okay? Yep. And gradually, he's believed in himself more and more and more. And now we find ourselves where he's taking on Kenny Omega for the world title. If he captures that world title and then takes on the GOAT, the best professional wrestler in the world, who isn't Shane McMahon, I can see your comments. Shut up now, okay? If he takes on Bryan Danielson and then beats him because he believes in himself, what a fantastic story that is to tell. I believe in Hangman Page. I've convinced myself now.
I don't believe in myself now about picking Miro, but I'm going to stick with my pick.
Next up, we have Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D taking on Ty Conti. For the AEW Women's World Championship, who are you picking and why?
I'm going for Britt Baker in this one. I don't think she's losing the belt just yet. She is just the most popular woman on the women's roster at the moment, and she is like elevating the belt and also the division to like new levels. So for them to take the belt away from Britt Baker at the moment, I don't think it would be a good idea. What about yourself?
It does feel weird, because we learned this week on Dynamite that Ty Conti has a fantastic record of like 300 million wins to one defeat, which makes her the top competitor for the AEW Women's World title. But still, that feeling's there that Ty Conti, you have to do it every time. She's not the right woman to take the belt from Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D, so I'm going for a Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D victory with a sighter, a little gaze into the horizon over there to Thunder Rosa. I still think that's a few we're going to see coming up soon.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, matron.
Next up in a singles match, we have CM Punk going up against Eddie Kingston and Ross. Ooh, in the battle of the big mouthy boys. Who are you going for? Who's got the biggest mouth?
Mine's tiny like a cat's arsehole, so maybe you.
Pretty
Anyway, I'm going to go for a CM Punk victory. It breaks my heart to say this, especially after Eddie Kingston's Players Tribune piece. Unbelievable read from start to finish. If you haven't read it already, please go and check it out. It's worth your time. I feel like I'm working for the Players Tribune now, but I'm not. I work for Tweddell, a competitor or a branch of Lidl. Anyway, CM Punk to win. As good as Eddie Kingston is, he's one of my favourite professional wrestlers in the world today. Yeah. I just can't see him being the man to hand CM Punk his first big singles loss on a massive pay-per-view in AEW. I think it'll be a fantastic throwback affair. Yeah. Many strikes, many references to Japanese hard men, all that sort of stuff.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
I know what
Elbows. I caught your glasses there. Very sorry. Matrix stuff, but who are you taking and why?
Again, I'm also going for CM Punk as well. I can see it going very, very closely in this one, even perhaps with maybe Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in, and maybe Kingston doesn't necessarily tap, he just passes out. Because you know Eddie Kingston, he's this fighting guy, he's this underdog, and I don't think he necessarily taps very often. A lot of the time he's just like
passed out,
yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin thing.
Yeah, whoa, doing all the flips. But like, I feel like he's really on a trajectory now. After the article you were talking about, after the promo that he did recently as well on for Dynamite and everything, and for the lead up to Full Gear. My God, he's just like, he's going to be such a big star very, very soon.
He is already, man.
I know he is, but I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, he's really stepping it up another level recently. And unfortunately, I don't see him winning here. Maybe down the line, maybe there's a rematch between them two if he doesn't tap out or if he passes out or something like that. So, for the first match between the two, I'm going to go for CM Punk.
Bonus prediction here. I reckon we're going to see a bona fide heel turn from CM Punk in this pay-per-view.
Really?
I think it's going to happen. I think we've been doing, oh, hello, insert name of town. You're the best. I'm here to be the best. I want to wrestle the best. But now we're going to get CM Punk getting pissed off somehow by Eddie Kingston.
Yes.
And that's what sets him off as being a no good arsehole.
Give it to me.
In the arse? And finally, for the AEW World Championship, we have Kenny Omega putting his title on the line against Hangman Adam Page. Who are you taking and why?
I think it's time, Ross, for some cowboy shizzle. If AEW do not pull their cowboy revolvers on Adam Page right now, I think, when do you do it? When do you genuinely do it? So I think Adam Page has got to get this one. It's been one of the best storylines in wrestling history, or at least for a very, very long time anyway. And it's going to all accumulate. Is it all accumulate? All accumulate. All do the thing. It's all going to resolve here at Full Gear with Adam Page holding the belt. I don't know words, so I will give the microphone to you.
I just lassoed that bitch down there.
Wow.
Anyway, I've been talking about earlier in this video about Hangman Adam Page going on a journey of self-discovery, a journey of believing in oneself. So this will culminate in Hangman Adam Page winning the championship on Sunday.
That's the word.
Saturday.
That was the word I was looking
Culminate.
for. Culminate.
Culminate. I'm fantastic,
You
as
are.
I'm seeing here. Because I'm going to lay it on thick here, Andrew.
Go on.
If Hangman Adam Page does not win the AEW World Championship from Kenny Omega on Saturday at AEW Full Gear 2021, I fear I will never be able to believe in myself ever again. I fear, Andrew, I'll be an anxious mess for the rest of my days. Because if Hangman Adam Page believes in himself and he can't get the job done, what chance do I have?
That was impassioned.
I believe in it, that's why.
And I believe in you.
Please do it, Hangman.
He can do it.
Please. Oh, imagine if he loses though.
He's not gonna lose. He's not gonna lose. We have to will it into existence. We wish it into existence, don't we?
How do we do that then, Andrew?
You just go, I believe.
Oh, why are you here? Why are you here? I wish you would go. Just get out. Go on. Sling your hook. Get out of it. Thank you for watching this predictions video for AEW Full Gear 2021. As always, a live stream will be happening with Mr. Adam Pacitti right here on this YouTube channel. Then we'll have What Happened At with Jack the Jobber. Then we'll have Graded with Tom Campbell, I think. Is this happening?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so.
If it happens, it does. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm doing here. Then we'll have WTF moments with me, but that'll be going out on Monday because, quite frankly, I'm busy on Sunday. But then on Tuesday, we will publish, I do believe, cut-down reactions with me and thee, which are getting recorded live as the show is going on, because that's how they work.
That's how they work. So come and watch us. Come and watch us see when Paige wins, and it's all the big thing. And then Ross can also perhaps hold his belt, or maybe I can hold the belt. You
cannot touch the belt. Well, do you want to touch the belt? Because it's always bad luck.
No, then. You had me there.
Thank you for watching. I've been Rossi Drip Drip from Lidl. He's been Andrew.
I've been Andrew.
From the streets.
From the
We've been Cultaholic. Sorry about this. It was a mess. We'll see you whenever we do see you in the future. I don't know when that will be. Do you?
Week, perhaps.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Survivor Series, maybe? Do you think we'll see him at Survivor Series?
You got any friends?
We'll see.
You got any friends?
We'll see.
You strike me as a man who has no friends.
I will rectify that.
Do you have any friends? Is yes or no?
Yes,
Stop
I've
being
got
like
friends.
Boris Johnson with me.
I've got friends.
Dodging the question.
I've got friends.
He's got friends. I've got friends. My friends will batter your friends. Huh? What are you going to say about that, eh?
I mean,
huh?
Well, we'll see.
Huh?
We'll just see. Bye, everybody. Bye.